Hi everyone! When we talk about software development company, what comes first to your mind? I suppose it is something like different applications, websites, dozens lines of code and so on. But it's worth understanding that it all would be impossible without people who put all their skills and soul in software development. So we suppose that it will be nice to get to know each other better and tell you something interesting about people who tirelessly work on your project. So today we are going to talk with a very beautiful girl with keen sense of humor, a real guru of project management. Meet Anhelina Tarashevska, the head of Mass Media Group Project Management Office. Hi Anhelina, nice to see you.
Hi there, nice to see you.
To start with, how long have you worked at Mass Media Group?
I guess about 3 years. I've been working as a project manager for about 2.5 years, and the last half of a year I've been working as a head of project management department, so there you have it.
Okay, and how many projects have you already finished?
So many. I think it's been around 30 or 40 projects in mass media alone. I honestly never counted them. Yeah, a lot.
Okay, and tell us a secret. How many developers that didn't meet the deadlines have sustained severe injuries from you?
None.
Okay, we know that you are joking because this number is much bigger than you actually said. Okay, back to the point. We bet that among these thousands of different projects, there is at least one that is the most memorable, special, and outstanding for you. Tell us more about it.
I did have a lot of memorable projects. Some of them were really interesting to work on, and the others served as excellent lessons and experiences. But I guess if I had to talk about one specific project, the one that comes to my mind is this project. I only started working in mass media, just like a newbie, just came here and didn't really know anything or anyone or how the things were done here. Just getting like my way around the company. And one day, one of our own owners, Andrew, comes to me and goes like, "Angelina, there is this project for you. It is really, really, really important. Do not." Well,
That's how it's always happened in our company.
well, so that's one part of why I remember it like the most. And the other part is it's really cool, this project. It has a really cool business idea, and we had so much fun working on it. The team was really good, and the communication with the customer was good. And I don't know, we had to do a lot of thinking, of finding solutions, of looking to businesses and stuff like that. So yeah, it was really, really interesting to work on it.
Okay, and it sounds like you have a great experience of working on different projects. And maybe, do you have any golden rule that helps you manage your team and finish all the projects successfully?
Do what you love. It might sound cliche, but it doesn't make it any less true or real. If you do not feel for the project you're working on, you will never be able to see it through or complete it or do it to your best. I don't know, like you won't be able to complete it. Or if you do, it won't be as good as you would like it to be. So if you don't feel comfortable working on a project, or if you don't like it, just go to your supervisor or your boss or your whatever and ask to switch projects. I think they will be, they will want to do that because they are also interested in completing.
Okay. And
So,
what is the most important thing about team managing, project management? What are your core values?
Firstly, it's all about the people, both your team and your customer. So your team needs to know that no matter what happens, no matter if anything will go wrong or whatever, you will have their backs and you will help them. And on the same, at the same time, your clients need to know that you understand them, that you understand their businesses, that you see their needs, that you are ready to meet them, and you are ready to work on them and help them however you can. So yeah, it's like the balance, team and customer and yourself and the people. That's one thing, and another is trust. Um, I don't think your team can function well if teammates don't trust each other. So you really need to work on that, and you need to build it because, they need to trust you, and as well as you need to trust them. Besides, it's a long proven fact that when a person feels like someone put their trust in them, they will feel this much responsibility and they will try to do their best, and they will be really afraid of disappointing or letting you down. So there you have it.
Okay, and of course, I think one of the most important things is proper planning.
Yeah, it is. It's scheduling and planning and processes. You have to know how to do that. You have to do that most definitely because if your team doesn't know what will happen next, how the things should be done, who is responsible for what, and that kind of stuff, you will just have this whole mess. So they really need to understand that if they have this question, they can address it to that person, or if they have this issue, they should solve it in this way. And so you have to build the process, and you have to let your team know this process. Then you will have greatest results.
And talking about planning of different processes, I want to also ask you about multitasking. How do you cope with switching from one project to another?
That's a good question. It's a question. I'm not sure. I guess for me it's kind of easy to do because I don't remember doing it any other way, and I'm comfortable with that, and that might be a part of the reason why I wanted to be a project manager, because it was easy for me to do this kind of stuff. But actually, multitasking is not just all about doing things simultaneously like most of us would think. It's more about having multiple processes done simultaneously. So it doesn't even mean that you have to do that. You can start one task, wait, or leave it to process. You can start another one, you can delegate the third one, and then you will just have 3 tasks completed at the same time, or being done on the same time, but maybe not even by the same people. It's still multitasking. So you need to really set up all those things.
Yes. Okay, it sounds really complex for me. I really don't think that I can cope with such issues. That's why I'm not a PM.
It's not as hard as you might think,
but it's hard. It's hard. And now let's talk a little bit more about working with different clients. What is the most frequently asked question that you received from the clients?
And surprisingly, it's usually how much. Usually clients or customers want to know how much it is and how long will it take to complete. And those are really hard questions to answer because each project is really, really unique, and you have to see for each project differently and separately. Usually in these cases, we try to offer a few options, like this feature or that feature, or for example, an MVP or something else, or this kind of MVP, or these features, or different things. And also regarding how long it's not set in stone either, because depending on budget, time, deadlines, all kind of stuff, we can form different teams with different members and number of members and so on and so forth. It's really all about the project.
Okay, I agree that unique clients' needs are the fundamental part of any project. But the thing is that sometimes it happens that client doesn't know for sure what exactly he wants and what he needs. How do we cope with such issues?
Well, it happens quite a lot because usually we get to work with people who don't have any technical background, and that's totally okay. Mostly people come to us with an idea and we transform it in something doable. And for people who don't, who don't have this technical background, we have business analysts in our company that basically translate business language to technical language and vice versa, and this really helps. So it's not that much of a challenge to work with such customers. Honestly, it's even you really get to live through the project. It's really nice.
And from your experience, what are the other difficulties that clients face when working with software development teams?
I think it's really hard to put your trust in people you've never seen ever in your life before. And you have this idea, your baby, and you have to give it to someone else and hope they will do good with it. So I think that's hard, or it should be hard, but we do understand that, and we keep all of our processes, all of our jobs and whatever and whatnot as clear as possible. We always the key to this is to communicate with your clients, tell them what's going to happen, tell them what is happening right now, just talk to them, show them that you are a real person, show them, some people really want to see a lot of documentation and everything is written and signed and approved and stuff like that. Some clients seek for more of talking and communication and stuff like that. So as long as they know for sure what is happening on their project, you'll be good.
Okay, and what about deadlines? I suppose that this issue is problematic both for clients and software development team. Sometimes it happens that due to unexpected circumstances, internal or external, all the deadlines are at risk. How do you cope with such troubles?
I don't know, never happened to me. No, but really it's all about scheduling and planning and risk management. You have this risk. A good PM or a good project manager will know where the shit can hit the fan. and they should know that in advance, and they should manage these risks and try to eliminate them. Also planning, also detailing of scope of work. One thing that you most definitely need to watch out for is change requests. They sneak up on you, and then you have this blown, your scope of work is gets blown out of proportion. There's no coming back from that. But anyhow, that should help you to keep your project on rails. But if anything does happen, just as you need to let your client know about it as early as possible. Not only they will be informed, but also you can take a look at your tasks, reprioritize them, maybe do the most important ones and stuff like that. So, there are a lot of ways out of here, but all of your team and customers, and you have to know about that. Oh, and one really important detail about this is, remember I was talking about trust. So your team should feel comfortable enough to let you know that they are having problems with tasks, for example, or with features. So if they need to trust you, that if they tell you they are up the deadlines, you will not beat them to death or something like that.
Okay, but however, let's face it, shit happens with everyone. It's inevitable. So maybe you have any failures on your projects?
There was a situation. There was a situation recently. We had this thing. Wait, that's a painful memory.
Just try.
I keep having flashbacks. One client of ours, he did kind of mailing advertisement or something like that to attract clients to his platform, and it did attract them, and instantly a lot of people started flowing to the platform, and they took all the servers down. Servers went down just like this. Thankfully, we noticed that really quickly, and we fixed it. We got them running, but it was really a bad situation. It was unpleasant, and we called the customer right away and discussed why this happened. How do we not let this happen again? Stuff like that. So, like I was saying, communication is the key. This also comes from, life lessons. I don't just know that because I do.
Well, yes, such challenges are not for the faint of the heart. PM should be a real troubleshooter. Do you really like such a role?
Yeah, I actually do. It gets boring if everything goes as planned. Despite how much I'm saying that planning is important and scheduling is important and everything should go without a hitch, but if it really does, you get bored. And troubleshooting really keeps you on the edge.
And the last question, what would you like to say to our existing and future clients? Let's finish our conversation with something inspiring.
Don't be afraid to look into your idea. Whether it's with us or not, or with poetry screaming or anything, don't be afraid to show it to someone. Don't be afraid to let people examine it or get help, or don't be shy to get help in conducting it or wherever the word is.
Okay.
I mean, you might be the next Mark Zuckerberg. You never know if you're too shy to find it out. So,
Nice words. Nice words. Okay, thank you for a great talk, and thanks everyone for attention, and don't miss our next videos. We prepare a lot of interesting interviews coming soon. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.